everybody. Welcome to the channel, Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name is Tandra, and we are here today doing our weekly reading that goes up on YouTube. And it is a Tarot Pick-a-Pile reading on what are your dreams trying to tell you. This is a timeless reading. A lot of times we have dreams and we really just don't understand what the meanings and symbolisms and what all our dreams are trying to get across to us. That is one way that our subconscious, our higher self, our spirit guides, the universe itself communicate with us sometimes and help us realize what we should do next, or how we should handle certain things, or what we should know, that kind of thing. I actually do dream interpretation. That is one of the things that I do a lot for people if they ask. So if you have a dream that you would like to let me know about and maybe give you some idea as to some of the symbolisms or some of the things that you're trying to work through in the dream, you can email me that and I will let you know what I think about it. Or you can put it in the comment section if you'd like, if you don't mind other people knowing about the dream. But that is one thing that I might be able to help you with. But what we're doing today is we're letting the tarot cards help us figure out some of the hidden meanings or some of the things that our dreams are trying to let us know, and that maybe we're having a little trouble interpreting. Okay, we do have our tarot cards we're going to be doing. We have our charms to help us clarify things, and we're also doing our oracle spheres today where you can think of a yes or no question as well. Right before we get to the reading, I just want to say a lot of exciting things have been happening with the channel, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. We recently started a Patreon page that we do exclusive videos over there, and you can join up for as little as $1 a month. So there's a link in the description for that. I just signed up for the very first time for a Facebook page. So if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, you can do that. And hopefully that way we can let you know when we put up more readings, and then that way you can find out about them maybe a little easier than what YouTube's doing. I'm going to try to learn my way. I'm still navigating. This is my very first Facebook page, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with it, but I'm going to try to let people know when I put up new postings over there. And I'm also just got a new TikTok page, and we're going to be doing some posting up there, hopefully starting this week. I'm still learning my ropes around that as well. So lots of exciting things happening. They are all at Crossing the Spiritual Streams. TikTok is a little shorter because it doesn't let you go that long with it. But that is the handle for everywhere we're at. So just to let you guys know that. So that's really exciting stuff, and I wanted to tell you all about it because I appreciate you all being part of the community and being here to watch the video today, and I just wanted to tell you what all we're doing and how we're growing. All right, we have 3 different piles here for you to choose from. We have pile 1, and it has the Carnellian crystal. We have pile 2, it has the Hematite crystal. And then we have pile 3, which has the Milky Quartz crystal. All right, so you have these 3 piles to choose from to get an idea of what your dreams might be telling you. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you run across this, it should help you out with your dreams if you feel like it resonates with you to watch it at that time. Okay, we're going to give you some time to reflect on the piles. It is best to go with your gut instinct, not just which one, not just your favorite stone or which pile looks, shines the best or anything like that, but just the one that you're drawn to the most. You go with that, and then there will be timestamps in the description when you're ready to go to your reading, and we'll see you there. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose a Carnellian stone. We're going to move that over here to the side. We're going to find out what your dreams are trying to tell you, what kind of messages you need to be getting from your dreams, what type of things there is in your dreams that maybe you're not realizing, that kind of thing. So We're going to get started on that and find out what's going on. All right, here we go. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Temperance card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. The King of Pentacles. And number 26, book. All right, give me a moment here. That's also the 10 of diamonds, which would be the 10 of Pentacles. Give me a moment to reflect on this and see what comes through the most here and what's coming out here. Okay, let's see. I'm getting a couple of different things here. One is dealing with work and work-related matters. I feel like your dreams are telling you it's time to move in a new direction with your work. Go a new way, and that you should learn about something that has been interesting you that you might be able to use in your work. One of the things I do here, let me move these around. I always forget the hologram cards usually look a little better up top, but no, in this case it's not happening. Sorry guys, must be the way my lights are aimed, so you might not be able to see those very well. I'm sorry about that. Okay, back to the reading here. Sorry. Okay, I feel like your dreams are telling you that it's a good idea to study up on a new type of profession or a new way of making money, or up your skills. Like if you have certifications or other qualifications that you can get that can increase your pay or increase your hireability or something like that. If you're in a work position that you can do that with, that would be something good for you to do. Okay. First of all, that's one of the things that's coming through, is that it might be a good idea to move towards a new level or a new position or a new job altogether, or something that you might need to learn some more about to be able to move forward to, but that is a good idea to do that. Now's the time to make that change. Move forward. Leave some things behind in your life and start moving forward. Now, that was a big thing that I'm getting here. That's in your dreams, that your dreams are trying to tell you. Another thing that I'm also getting, okay, is that rest and getting your self back into balance and a good routine, especially health-wise, would be really good right now. So like exercising, eating well, getting enough sunshine, getting enough rest, playing, doing some fun things that you enjoy doing, not just working, not just studying, not just, doing those things, but getting plenty of rest, getting plenty of water, balancing out the things in your life between work and play, and the things that you put your energy into. Do fun things, do things that you enjoy, do things that relax you, as well as studying and working towards the other things. All of those things will benefit you health-wise, and also in more clarity and in making you feel better about your life and about things that are happening in your life. I feel like you guys aren't getting enough rest right now. That's one of the things that's coming through. I think there might be some things kind of preventing that from happening either you're working too hard and not getting enough rest, or you are too anxious when you go to sleep to get enough rest. And that's one of the things that's kind of drawing you down. It is possible your dreams are keeping you awake as well. That sometimes happens where, especially if we can't seem to quite grasp what they're trying to tell us, we don't sleep very well because we keep, getting these different weird symbols and other dreams and things happening for us, okay? So that's some of the big highlights right now of what your dreams are telling you is going on in your life and what would benefit you and what's happening there. Let's move on to our charms. Let's see if there's anything else that we can get through our dreams, or if, more about these specific topics that we were talking about. Any of that. Ooh, a lot of space on the table here. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to our charms and see what we can find out. Oh my, such a small amount of charms. I may end up getting more here. I do that every once in a while, but let's see here. This is such a small amount. All right, we do have the 4 again. I do feel like building your foundation, getting plenty of rest and relaxation, and so forth is very important, and getting your balance here with the 2 as well. Also, the 2 is a good building energy. It's a good energy. It's a good time for you to be building things, building onto things. We have the hammer as well that shows that. So building things up in your life, metaphorically speaking, maybe even literally, but metaphorically for sure. Building things up, that's where your knowledge comes in. That's where studying and learning comes in. But I really feel like that's really important right now for you to be doing that. We do have the balloons here, and I often think of lighter than air, like these balloons going up in air, and they're sending out all these beautiful wishes and colors up into the universe, and they have that kind of magical quality to them when balloons are like that. And I feel like you could be on the rise here, like the balloons, that your dreams are trying to tell you now it's time to rise up to the top. I'm almost getting, I'm getting kind of a yeast sort of vibration where you're building yeast and it's growing and it's getting bigger and bigger and rising up and making things more fluffier and airier and happier and so forth. So I feel like that is one of the things that your dreams are trying to say to you. We have the letter N. That might be an initial. To me, I see the word no. So I don't know. That might mean something to you. You might think of a specific word when you see it. So I kind of let it go at that. I'm trying to decide if we need any more charms or not, because I'm trying to see if I resonate with that. Let me see. No, I think that's all that there really needs to be, which, okay. We'll let it go at what it needs to be there. So let's take a look at our oracle spheres. We have 4 different stands for you to choose from to get your answer on. We have green, blue, bronze, and gold. You decide which one you'd like to get your answer on, and we will go through and get your answers. Excuse me. All right, number 1, green is a probable. Let me move this out of the way so you guys can see me get the... Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Number 2, blue is a yes. Number 3, bronze is a probable. And number 4, gold is a not sure. So we have a probable, a yes, a probable, and a not sure. So there's your Oracle Spirit answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you very, very much. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, YouTube, TikTok. Once we start posting over there, I'll probably put a little message here on YouTube and over on Facebook to let you know when I start posting on TikTok if that interests you. But we look forward to seeing you on all of different platforms, and we appreciate that as well. Don't forget to share this channel with your friends and family. That means very much to us. And we look forward to seeing you again. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading on What Are Your Dreams Trying to Tell You. You picked the Hematite stone here. We're going to move it off to the side. And we've got our cards here, so we're going to dive right in and take a look at what your dreams are trying to let you know, or what's going on with your dreams. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. We got the World card. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Devil. Oh my goodness. And number 27 letter, or the 7 of Spades, which is also the 7 of Swords. Wow, okay. This is very interesting how this spread laid out here. It was almost telling me a story as it was going on. I'm looking at this card a little closer before I talk about the other cards. Okay. What I'm getting here is you want very much to have abundance and happiness and very good things in your life. You want very much to bring forth some money and opportunities and, nice places to live and a really good family, and, your happiness and all is very important to you. You want very much to have that. And your dreams are showing you that possibility. But then I get the idea that during the dreams, or as the dreams are happening, things get all twisted up, and something muddles or causes damage to the happiness that you could feel. Somebody comes in and tears it apart, or takes it away, or hurts you, or, gives you some kind of information that makes things more difficult, and it kind of all goes by the wayside. So it's like you start off really, really happy and cheerful, and things are going really well, and then all of a sudden something crashes it down. Something causes it to run amok, and so forth. I believe it's your dreams showing your worst fears. You're afraid that if you're happy and if things are going well for you, that the only thing that can happen from that point is it gets taken away or destroyed. I feel like maybe throughout your life, maybe this has been kind of a scenario. Maybe this has been something that's happened in your life. And maybe you're touching on things getting that way in some way, shape, or form. Maybe some things have been going a little bit your way lately, or they started to, or you felt kind of like maybe they would. But you've been hesitant to go after it or do it because your dreams are coming up in there and hitting you with a dose of reality, so to speak, where you feel like you don't deserve that happiness, or that you won't be able to keep it if you get it, or that something will tear it down or take it away from you. Okay? You feel like somebody will steal away any kind of money or happiness and other things that you have in your life, that it won't last, that it'll be taken away. Okay? And I feel like that scenario is playing out in your dreams, because this is a worry of yours, and you're trying to work through it. Your dreams are trying to help you work through this problem. What I'm here to say, and your dreams might be trying to tell you this as well, by you working out this scenario over and over is that it doesn't always have to turn out that way. That is not a predestined, pre-written way of things working. We sometimes talk ourselves into that. We sometimes, think, well, that's just the way things always happen, and so that's just going to happen again, and so forth. We sometimes talk the universe into creating that reality for us. And that's very common, so it's not like you're any different or unusual than a lot of people in that, but it's not necessary. And it's not necessarily true or that it has to be that way. That's just, kind of the law of attraction working its way out, kind of doing that. So we're going to look at our charms here in a minute too, to maybe get some more advice on this, or some other stuff, because I think most of your dream is just playing out this scenario over and over, just a way for you to try to work through it. I do feel like information is key and important here. I feel like if you have the right information, if you're given the right thing, you can move forward from this energy. You can move past it. The swords energies here, the King and Queen of Swords, they're all about clarity. They're all about fresh ideas. They're all about knowing the right way to go. Their knowledge. They have a lot. They use their minds. They have a lot of intellect. They have a lot of clarity. They can cut through bullcrap. They know the right way to go. And you have the King and the Queen. So you have the right energy to be able to pull forward and through any kind of unfounded fear that you may have. To pull through any kind of things that could be holding you back. Any kind of information that could be causing you issues or making you more downtrodden or so forth. Okay, so you do have, your dreams are letting you know that you have the information at your fingertips to get past this energy if you choose to do so. Okay, and that working it out in your dreams is a good way, because I feel like you can even manipulate your dreams to even turn back to the happier scenario again. So like, let's say you start out real happy, everything's going really good, and then all of a sudden things start going bad and tearing things down and pulling things away and all that. You can consciously, throughout your sleep cycle and before you go to sleep and so forth, program yourself to go, I am going to make sure my dreams turn out good. That I'm going to have a good outcome today. And what that will do is once you finally reach that level of being able to reach your dreams, if they start going south and start having problems or whatever, your dream self, due to your subconscious proddings, will turn it back into a better dream again, and will maybe even show you the way to do so in your real life. That is something that sometimes will happen. So I do recommend you pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to the symbols in your dreams, because that will probably help you out greatly with this. But that if you train yourself to turn this dream around, because this dream that you're having is trying to work you through this scenario. And if you want to work through it and get through it, you need to work it back out to where things are good again, so that you know that it's possible in your life to have these good things and have it turn out that way in the end and so forth. So that is your subconscious trying to work through this energy for you. Let's go ahead and let's work on your charms and see what else we can find out about this, or what else we can see, okay? Alrighty. Okay. We have a 3, which is probably going to mean something here in a moment. We have the Gemini. We have the Scorpio. We have the focus on the good. We have do what you love. Okay, we have some cards we'll look at here in a moment. There's a lot of those. We have the pouncing kitty. We have after all this time, always. We have seen and noted. Okay, I like that. We have the follow your heart. We've got the lucky horseshoe. And then we'll look at our cards here, and then we'll talk about these. All right, we have the 9 of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 9 of Diamonds. We have the 7 of Hearts. And the 10 of Diamonds. Okay. The Gemini symbol, to me, is showing, once again, it's the air sign, it's the intellect sign, it's also the communication sign, as well as the number 3 is also all about communication. You also have the letter over here. I believe talking through these things would be very important. Also, any kind of communication that you might be getting about these things, like if you decide to read a letter and it kind of resonates something with you. If you pick up a book and something tells you something in there that might lead you in the right direction. If you are getting communication through like these YouTube videos and so forth and getting messages that way. If you are journaling out there to try to work through doing free writing and other things to work through some of this stuff. If you're sitting there and talking out loud and trying to work through these things that way, that's all very important. It's all very important to help your dreams with this issue, to help you with this issue as well. Communication is extraordinarily important here. Focus on the good is very important too, because once again, like I said, you can train yourself to see the better rather than the worse. It's interesting, all the cards that you have over here are all better cards. You have the 6 of Swords, which is moving away from strife. It's moving on to new shores. It's healing from the 5 energy. You have the 7 of Cups, which is a manifestation energy. It's bringing forth the things that you would like to see in your cups, and you can choose the kind of things that come out of those. The good things, the bad, or both. And a lot of times it could be the good things. Okay. You also had another 7 of Pentacles, which was over here, which had to do with, the good abundance in life and so forth. You have the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Those are the celebratory cards. Those are the reaching the pinnacle of success and partying and happiness and so forth. You also have the 9 of Cups, which is the celebratory because you've reached the final stage to happiness and so forth. So all of those cards are really good cards. That just shows that, once again, that's kind of the progression we talked about earlier, where you can train yourself to start seeing the good things come back out again, rather than having it good and go bad and be done. You can train it to see the good again. Okay. And that's what I see with those cards coming through with the charms. Do what you love is always really important. Seen and noted. That's really important. You're seeing that, okay, this is a problem, or this is what's going on, and then you're noting it down. You're paying attention to it. You're writing about it. You're communicating about it. We talked about that. That's really important. The Scorpio energy is a hidden energy. There could be some hidden fears here. There could be some hidden knowledge or other things that you still need to uncover before this will get a little bit better. That is a possibility, and that's something for you to think about. We do have the intuition, star, moon energy here. And I think that kind of goes along with the Scorpio energy as well, in that I do think that some of the things that you're studying and looking into right now will help you with this transformation that we've been talking about. Okay. The purple flower here, purple often will represent royalty or, really good abundance type, powerful leadership type of energies and so forth. So that's really good, because you also have the pouncing kitty. which means, you know, willing to pounce on opportunities, willing to be the go-getter, go out there, get what they want as well. You also have the horseshoe, which is a luck symbol. I like that in here because what we talked about earlier is that you almost have a self-fulfilling prophecy that you feel like, you know, this is the way your luck always runs or the way things always happens with you. But now you have a lucky charm. Now you have a charm that will help, you know, magnetize your luck. You know, horseshoes often can be magnetized as well. Or you think, you know, a lot of magnets are in horseshoe form. And I like to think that you can magnetize it towards a good positive energy and towards the good things in your life happening. All right, so there is what we got. We also have the letter B. That could mean anything. If it means a specific word to you or anything comes to your mind when you see that, we'll let you go ahead and interpret that. Let's look at your oracle spheres. We have four different stands. We have green, blue, bronze, and gold. You decide which one you'd like to get your answer on, and we'll go through and get your answers. So number 1, green, is very likely. Number 2, blue, is not now. Number 3, bronze, is very likely. And number 4, gold, is a no. So we have a very likely, a not now, a very likely, and a no. So there's your oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here and being part of our community. Please remember to check us out on the other platforms that we talked about, TikTok, Patreon, and Facebook. All of those things are new to us, and we're still working on all of it, but we appreciate seeing you there. Do check out our other videos. Share the channel with your friends and family. Leave us comments. Leave us thumbs up. All of those things are very important. And we look forward to seeing you again. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading on What Are Your Dreams Trying to Tell You? You chose the Milky Quartz here. We'll put that over to the side. We have your cards, so let's take a look and see what we can find out here. We've got the Hermit. We got the 3 of Swords. We got the 9 of Cups. We got the Page of Swords. We got the 10 of Swords. We got the King of Wands. We got the Moon. The King of Cups. The Page of Wands. And the Bear card, or the number 15. This is going to take a little bit of deciphering here. I'm not entirely certain. I'm going to have you guys give me a moment to reflect on the cards and see what kind of flows to me, okay? I'm really having... it's very muddled, okay? I'm not sure. There's so many little bits here and there that nothing's really cohesing into a specific meaning. This is interesting. I didn't expect that to happen in a reading, for nothing to come through very clearly. It's almost like your dream isn't trying to tell you anything. Some dreams that we have really don't try to tell us stuff. Maybe they can be very odd, they can be weird, they can kind of strike us a little bit of what the heck. Sometimes it's just different random images that go through our head. Not every dream is prophetic or is transformational or is communicative. Sometimes it's just our brain needing to work through things, needing to kind of file things around in there, our subconscious needing to put things away, and so forth. And so sometimes it's kind of random. And that's sort of the idea I'm getting with your reading so far, is that the images are random. They're not really trying to say anything in specific to you, because I'm not getting that energy out of any of the cards, and I really did not expect that to happen, so I'm intrigued by that. The only thing that resonated a little bit, and it might tell you something, is the bear card. The bear card, it shows strength, it shows perseverance, it might show some leadership qualities, and so forth. And I feel like maybe with some of these other cards that you would maybe like to show some strength or have some leadership or be in a leadership position. That might be a wish of yours, or that your dreams are telling you that you can reach that, because we did have, we had 2 pages and 2 kings. And I found that intriguing because pages are kind of the starting out, the learning, the apprenticeship type of thing, and then the kings are the masters, or the ones that are in charge, or the ones that tell people what to do. And so if you interpret it from that point of view, you might get the idea that there's some sort of relationship that you're looking at between a boss and a apprentice, or there could be some of that going on in your dream, where there's some sort of power struggle, or there's some sort of wanting to rise in power, or feeling a little powerless. The Ten of Swords does have kind of a powerless sort of energy to it. And so maybe you feel a little powerless, but you would like to move forward and be able to move up. And that's really the only possible message that might be coming through some of this randomness that's happening there, depending on what your dreams are specifically, as to whether or not that will resonate with you or not. But that's about the only type of feeling I'm getting. Maybe the charms will tell us something else and something different. So let's take a look at those too, just to see what else we've got going here. Okay. Let's take a look. Maybe our charms will tell you a little bit more about some specific dreams, or maybe it's a different dream you're thinking of that maybe we can find out more about. Maybe the initial dream we were thinking of was that more random dream. I don't know. But let's see what else we can get here. Well, we sure didn't get much, did we? Wow. Okay, we have a 1, a 3, and a 3. And then we have protected. Okay, well, the 1 is a little bit of that leadership quality. It is a little bit of looking out for yourself. It is a little bit of rising to the top and being the one who, independent, and so forth. So there is that going on. And then you have the 2 3s. The 3s are communication numbers. They're also apprenticeship numbers. The 3 of Pentacles is the apprenticeship card, where they're learning how to do their craft and so forth. So we did talk about that kind of apprenticeship leadership energy going on. Also the 6, if you add the 2 3s together, the 6 energy is a really good energy for service, to serve others and so forth. I don't know if that means anything to you specifically. But then you also have the protected symbol. And I do feel like you feel vulnerable. We did talk about that a little bit with the Ten of Swords. You feel kind of helpless a little bit, or maybe, a little bit in that, mode. And getting the protected charm to show that you are protected from anything going wrong, is something that your dreams might be trying to tell you, is that you do have that protection involved. So I guess once again, it depends on what your specific dreams are as to whether or not any of that resonates with you at all. It's interesting that that's all the charms we got. Normally we have a much larger amount, but for some reason that's all that came through. But maybe it's because your dreams really aren't trying to tell you anything specific. They are just the random images that we were talking about earlier. So I guess that makes sense. All right, like I said, I did not expect that to happen. That's very shocking to me. I've never done one of these dream ones before, and every time I do a new reading that I've not done before, a lot of times something will happen in the reading that's surprising to me, so I guess I should stop being surprised, but there we go. Okay, we have 4 different stands. We have blue, green, bronze, and gold, and you can think of a yes or no question that you would like to get an answer to, and then we're going to go out and get your answers. All right, number 1, blue is a not now. Number 3, green is a yes. Number 3, bronze, it was number 2, green, sorry. Number 3, bronze is also a yes. And then number 4, gold's also a yes. So we have a not now and then 3 yeses. Okay, well, there's your Oracle 3 answers for today's reading. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you much more. If you didn't catch it in the introduction, I do dream interpretations. And if you'd like to send me your dream and let me know what it is, I might be able to tell you a little bit more than maybe the tarot reading did. If this doesn't resonate with you, if you really think that your dream's trying to tell you something, you can ask me and I might be able to give you some ideas of some interpretations for it. Well, I'm not charging or anything like that. It's just something I'm offering to you guys if you'd like to send that out to me. If that's something that resonates with you to do, I'll be happy to look at it for you. Other than that, like I said, maybe it's a good thing to know that your dreams aren't trying to tell you something specific, because maybe you can relax a little bit from what your dreams have been going on. Sometimes just knowing that there's not anything you really need to know from your dreams right now in your life, that they're just working through things, that that's kind of a status is all green kind of thing. So maybe that's a really good message. I don't know. It depends on how your dreams are resonating with you, how this particular reading resonates with you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, part of the reading. Do check us out on our other platforms if you wish. Patreon, YouTube, of course, and Facebook and TikTok. All right, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.